People have seen mysterious things in the sky that defy explanation. Whether it's unidentified objects,
what is that? Anybody tell me what that is?
Or enigmatic entities, these are the most shocking things that were caught in the sky.
Oh.
After a clip hit the internet showing a humanoid with massive wings soaring through the sky, rumors of angels descending spread like wildfire. However, this wasn't your typical angel. Its jagged wings gave off a more sinister vibe, almost devilish. Critics questioned its authenticity, but believers pointed to the shadow it cast while flying as proof. What do you think? Real or CGI? Mysterious skybeam. People across town couldn't believe what they were seeing. A bright blue beam slicing through the sky out of nowhere. It was eerily still, steady, and glowed so intensely it lit up everything beneath it. There was no thunder, no nothing that would have started this beam. Just this massive, unexplainable streak hanging above. And since no event was going on anywhere near, nor was there a military base nearby, it got people engaging with the video, which inevitably started spreading fast across the internet, with everyone wondering the same thing. What exactly created that glowing beam in the sky? Mysterious formation. Honestly, I do not know how to describe what I am seeing here. Neither did the people of the Yangshuo region in China. It looks like a black mist, but birds could be seen flying around and through it as well. What's even more strange, it remained at that spot for quite some time before mysteriously disappearing. To this day, no one knows what it was or if it was even real. Dark object. In Korea, daylight made this sighting even more unsettling. A dark shape appeared near the clouds, clearly visible against the bright sky. It wasn't moving like a plane or balloon, it just drifted strangely, almost as if it was observing from above. What do you think about this? Comment below. Twin orbs. In North Carolina, witnesses caught two glowing orbs gliding silently across the night sky. One blue, one red. At first, they thought it was just aircraft lights, but then the orbs began moving toward each other until, in one blinding moment, they fused into one and vanished completely. The strange silence that followed only made the sight feel even more unreal. Face in clouds. Many odd things have been observed in the skies, but nothing quite like this, and this. More than a decade ago, in Grand Falls, Canada, a local saw a thundercloud taking on an unusual shape. A giant human face. The eyes, ears, nose, and even the mouth were visible from the side profile. Now, there are two explanations. Either it's a glitch in the Matrix, or just a random set of events. Controlled descent. On December 10th, 2024, a helicopter pilot flying over Colorado recorded something that didn't make sense. Streaks of fiery light were falling from the sky, but not like meteors. These glowing trails moved in perfect formation, steady and synchronized, as if they were being guided. The pilot's footage quickly spread online, fueling wild theories that maybe this wasn't a natural sighting at all, but something or someone making an entrance into our atmosphere. Intergalactic triangle. Just a few days ago in Mexico, this event was caught late at night when witnesses spotted a giant triangle-shaped object floating high above. Beneath it, bright lights flickered in a strange, rhythmic pattern, almost like a silent signal. The footage spread fast, clear, steady, and almost too perfect to dismiss. Whether it was advanced tech, an illusion, or something entirely different, that hovering triangle left everyone with more questions than answers. Glowing sky sphere. In this strange clip that was recorded at the start of this year during the evening of January 7th, 2025, people in Hebei, China, noticed something strange gliding across the sky. A large, glowing orb drifted silently above the city, steady and calm, without a single sound. Residents rushed outside, filming as it passed overhead. No flashing lights, no noise, just that eerie, glowing sphere moving with purpose. The footage left everyone with the same uneasy question. What exactly was floating over Hebei that night? Pyramids lights. While driving past the pyramids at night, a man noticed something glowing behind the ancient structures. 4 bright orbs slowly floated upward, perfectly in sync. They hovered in silence, their light reflecting off the stone below. At one eerie moment, the orbs aligned just right, forming what looked like 2 glowing eyes watching from above. The video spread fast, and people still can't agree on what those mysterious lights really were. Fiery circle.
Oh my God, look up in the sky!
Whoa.
I don't see it!
This eerie clip shows a perfect ring of fire glowing through the night sky. It wasn't lightning, and it didn't fade like a sunset. It just stayed there, burning through the clouds with its edges flickering like something was pushing through from the other side.
Look towards
Oh
us.
my God,
Look
that is
over.
strange.
Look.
People online went wild trying to explain it. Some said it was an atmospheric event. Others claimed it was a sign of something bigger. Whatever it was, that ring didn't look like anything nature usually makes.
It's going in
What the heck?
Boldly staying still, spinning in circles. Oh my God!
Divine silhouette. A car passenger, recording the darkening skies from his window, was left in total shock when a gigantic humanoid figure emerged before disappearing seconds later. Its features eerily resembled modern depictions of Jesus, prompting the uploader to share the clip online. A fierce debate erupted among viewers. Some insisted that the figure in the sky was indeed Jesus, while others dismissed it as a mere glitch. What do you believe? Glitching sky. In Indiana, witnesses saw one of the most shocking sights ever caught on camera. And something like this has never been seen anywhere else, because the sky itself started flickering.
Are you recording this? What's going on?
Colors flashing on and off like a broken screen. For a brief moment, the world around them went quiet. No wind, no sound, just the eerie glow above. Then, as the light faded and darkness returned, that silence turned heavy, leaving everyone with the same uneasy feeling that something wasn't right up there.
Hi. Yo, that's... Whoa. What? Yo,
UFO beside car. While driving through Buenos Aires, this couple ended up capturing something unbelievable. The woman in the passenger seat had her phone out, just recording the view, when suddenly a huge metallic object appeared right beside their car.
Ariel, mira eso.
It wasn't just a light or reflection either. You could clearly see its panels, markings, and strange dark openings along its surface. The craft glided silently, almost matching their speed, like it was watching them. People online are calling this one of the clearest UFO sightings yet. Twin green lights. This eerie video starts with a single green light hanging quietly in the night sky. It doesn't blink or fade, it just glows. But then, a second light slowly appears from the first, moving away like it had its own mind.
What the heck is going on? Like, what the...
The people filming it can be heard gasping, phones in hand, trying to keep both lights in frame. For a few minutes, they hover silently above before fading out completely, leaving everyone speechless. Sky illusion. In another jaw-dropping clip from India, worshippers claim to see Lord Krishna appear in the clouds. The outline, the pose, even the faint detailing. It was all there for a few seconds before fading away. Angel going back. This viral video left even the biggest skeptics astonished. A mysterious creature emerged from behind a cloud and ascended into the sky, captivating viewers worldwide. While some called it a winged humanoid, others noted the jagged wings resembled a dragon. The fluid movements and the zoomed footage lent it a layer of authenticity. Many netizens reported seeing similar creatures. If you have, let me know in the comments. Biblical apparition. On 22nd August 2025, something odd appeared in the clouds above a small town near the mountains in Bishop, California, just close to the Sierra Nevada range. A local resident, looking up, got their camera ready and caught a formation that made jaws drop. In the clouds, there was a shape unmistakably resembling Jesus Christ.
Oh, blessed Jesus.
The silhouette was so clear, the figure's posture was perfect, and what really blew people away, the top of the head had a halo, glowing softly. The clouds seemed to mold themselves into this sacred image, as if painted across the sky. Folks who saw the footage immediately asked, is it just a weird atmospheric coincidence, a trick of light and wind, or something beyond explanation? Either way, that moment turned an ordinary day into something unforgettable.
Hallelujah. What a wonderful...
You have to put that on.
Sky jellyfish. In 2018, citizens of Amman, Jordan, saw an unusual entity flying high in the sky. At first, it looked a bit fake, but once the person zoomed in, the object became more visible. It had a round shape, with what appeared to be a bunch of tentacles attached to its lower half. Either that's an alien spacecraft or some extraterrestrial entity that came to spy on us. Humanoid in sky? The clip starts with someone casually filming the sky, but what shows up in the clouds leaves everyone speechless. A shape, eerily resembling a human figure, appears to be standing tall among the clouds. The internet went wild over this one, people arguing whether it was just a trick of light or something genuinely mysterious watching from above. Floating lights. Outside a busy cafe, people suddenly noticed something strange hanging in the air. It wasn't moving like a plane or hovering like a drone. It was just there, still and silent. Tiny lights flickered underneath it, glowing faintly against the evening sky. Within seconds, everyone had their phones out, recording this slow-moving mystery that seemed too unreal to be true. Pilot's encounter. A pilot in Colombia caught one of the clearest UFO sightings people have seen in a while. While flying above the clouds, he noticed an unusual object gliding through the sky. It wasn't darting around or flashing wildly. It moved smoothly, almost calmly, but its shape was nothing like a normal aircraft. The pilot filmed the scene, and you can clearly see it standing out against the blue sky. Once the footage got out, people couldn't stop watching, each frame making it harder to say what exactly that thing was. Silver sky saucer. A passenger filming through their airplane window ended up capturing something unbelievable. Right beside the plane, hidden in the clouds, was a shiny metallic saucer gliding effortlessly through the air. It didn't look like any known aircraft, and more like something outside of our world. This strange object kept pace with the plane for a moment before drifting away, leaving everyone who saw the footage stunned and full of questions. Blazing sky. The following footage was just meant to be a sweet family video. But the parents filmed something truly unexpected. The sky suddenly burst into a brilliant shade of blue, flooding everything in light. A meteorite was racing through the sky over Turkey, its flash so intense it almost looked fake. What started as a moment of play ended up capturing one of nature's most incredible sights. shifting skies. In San Bernardino, California, the sky looked wild, filled with smoke and light when something truly bizarre appeared above. It wasn't just another drone or light reflection. This thing seemed to move and change shape as it floated across the sky. From certain angles, it even looked like a massive squid drifting through the air. The video spread fast, leaving people divided on whether it was a UFO, an illusion, or something far stranger floating over the city that day. Sky figures. This footage from Damascus quickly became one of the most discussed sky clips online. Filmed in March of 2021, it shows tall, slim shapes gliding silently across the sky. The figures moved one after another, smooth and steady, as if following an invisible path. Some viewers tried to explain it as a rare atmospheric phenomenon, while others saw it as something beyond science, maybe even a message from somewhere else. Racing lights. This footage from Nevada left everyone stunned. In the dark sky, several glowing objects streaked across at incredible speed, weaving and crossing paths like they were chasing each other. At one point, they moved so fast it looked like they collided before snapping back into perfect formation. The internet went crazy with theories. Some said advanced aircraft, others were convinced it was something not from this world. Whatever those lights were, they moved in ways no one could explain. Glowing circle. A TikTok user in Chile captured a glowing ring floating high in the night sky, and it looked nothing like anything people had seen before.
Muchos decían que esto era fake, que era hecho con IA.
The fiery circle just hovered there, shining in a way that didn't match any star, aircraft, or planet. Viewers flooded the comments with guesses, some calling it a portal, others convinced it was some rare natural event. But no one could say for sure what that burning ring really was.
Otro punto de vista, otra grabación desde otro lugar.
Storm figure. In Brazil, a man trying to film lightning ended up capturing something far stranger. During a massive flash, the sky lit up and a dark figure appeared among the clouds.
Oh.
It wasn't just a shape, it shifted, like it was alive. The clip got a lot of traction online, dividing viewers between those who thought it was a trick of the light and those convinced something huge was moving within the storm.
Oh.
Mysterious sky encounter. Passengers on Alaska Flight AS-479 got an unexpected sight while flying over Nevada on July 31st. Someone on board started recording when they noticed something metallic gliding near the clouds, about 30,000 feet up.
Oh my god, did you see that?
It wasn't shaped like any plane, more like a smooth silver saucer, catching sunlight as it hovered for a few seconds before drifting away. The clip quickly spread online, and now everyone's wondering what exactly was flying so close that day.
Oh!
Mysterious entity. Near the iconic statue of Christ in Rio de Janeiro, something strange appeared one night. A glowing entity was filmed hovering close to the statue, sparking immediate UFO claims. However, when observers realized the sacred location, then came a lot of strange theories. That perhaps it was not an extraterrestrial visitor, but an angel gracing the area. Such a sighting invites questions. But one thing's for sure, it's hard to overlook the mystery surrounding this significant sight. Sea hovering UFO. This clip shows a glowing object hovering right above the ocean, and here's the crazy part. You can actually see its reflection on the water. It moves slowly, steady, almost like it's scanning the surface below. People online can't agree on what it is. Some say it's a digital fake, others swear it's real. But that reflection, it's what has everyone second-guessing. It's hard to dismiss when you see light bouncing off the waves exactly where the object moves. Whatever it was, it's one of those rare moments that makes you stop and just stare.
Yeah, what the is that?
Sky Mystery Trail. This happened in southern New Mexico, just as the sun was rising. Out of nowhere, a bright streak of fire shoots across the sky, cutting behind the mountain range. For a few seconds, it lights up the horizon, before a jet suddenly appears, almost like it's chasing that trail. People have been debating this non-stop. Some say it's just a meteor, others think it's something much more advanced. But when you watch how smooth and fast that object moves, it feels different. Floating cube. During a routine flight, a pilot spotted something that didn't belong in the sky. A massive cube-shaped object just hovering above the clouds. It wasn't moving like a plane or drone, and it didn't make a sound. The footage shows the strange object gliding slowly, almost like it was quietly observing everything below. People who saw the clip couldn't stop talking about it. The cube looked so out of place, yet somehow natural, just floating there. It's one of those moments that makes you realize how little we really know about what's above us. Backyard light.
No! Wait, guys, that's not a satellite.
In January 2025, a man in the US walked into his backyard and witnessed something unbelievable. Out of nowhere, a glowing object shot across the sky at incredible speed, leaving behind a streak of light before vanishing into the clouds. He managed to record the last few seconds, and the clip spread fast online. No one could figure out what it was. Too fast for a plane, too bright for a drone, and gone before anyone could get a second look. The internet's still divided, but one thing's clear. That light was not normal. Cross in the sky.
Лена Анатольевна, мы вот сами можем поверить. Мы пошли погулять.
A strange sight appeared over Rybinsk, Russia, on the night of January 6th, 2025, right on Orthodox Christmas Eve. Videos show a glowing cross-shaped object hanging in the sky above the Transfiguration Cathedral. It wasn't faint, or hard to spot either. The cross was perfectly clear, glowing against the night like it was placed there on purpose. People nearby stopped to film, and soon the internet exploded with theories. Some called it a Christmas miracle. Others thought it was a natural light trick, or maybe an optical illusion caused by the atmosphere. But no matter how you explain it, that glowing cross hovering over the city felt almost too perfect to be a coincidence. Sky Mystery.
Wow, wow, wow.
On February 20th, 2025, people in Menifee, California were caught off guard by something strange glowing above them. A bright object floated across the sky, flashing with shifting colors that looked almost too smooth to be from a plane or drone. Its shape was hard to make out, but the lights were clear, blue, red, and gold, fading into each other like some kind of pattern. Within minutes, people stopped in the streets, pointing and recording. Some were convinced it was a UFO. Others thought it could be experimental tech, but no one could say for sure.
I got such a good picture of it.
Mysterious ocean orbs.
Look, nothing in the sky at all. Then all of a sudden, bam!
So this one's wild. A bunch of people near North Carolina's Outer Banks saw 14 glowing orbs just hanging in the sky above the ocean.
Nothing around. Look. Nothing around. No nothing.
You can hear people in the video freaking out because the lights weren't planes or flares. They just stayed completely still. The weirdest part? They stayed like that for minutes before fading one by one. The footage went viral fast, and everyone's got a theory. Some say it's military testing. Others think it's something way beyond that. But honestly, the way those lights hovered, it didn't look like anything normal. What do you think about it? Share your thoughts in the comment below. Unknown sky laser. In this clip, a UFO, or maybe some kind of military craft, was seen flying overhead while projecting a bright green beam straight to the ground. The beam looked incredibly precise, like it was scanning the area below. People nearby just stood there staring, trying to figure out what they were seeing. The object kept moving steadily, making the whole thing even stranger. The video spread fast online, with everyone debating if this was a top-secret experiment or some advanced tech that slipped out into the open. Real Shiva? Captured in India, this striking clip features a lightning scene where the dark sky bursts into a huge flash, revealing an unusual pattern. Observers noted that it bore a striking resemblance to the Hindu deity Lord Shiva, as the flash highlighted a human figure in a seated position. Devotees were convinced it was a genuine appearance, while skeptics chalked it up to a random formation. Perfect sky circles. Maybe these were a bit too perfect. People were caught off guard when they noticed massive, perfectly round holes forming in the clouds. These circular gaps looked unreal, like someone had punched clean holes straight through the sky. Videos started popping up online, and everyone had a theory. Some said it was a weather experiment. Others thought it was something far stranger. Later, meteorologists explained that it was likely a natural event called a fall streak hole, caused when aircraft disturb supercooled water droplets, making them freeze or evaporate instantly. Blue Comet Trail. On May 2024, a young woman named Milena Rafacho was filming a fun video with friends in Portugal when something incredible happened. As they laughed and talked, the sky suddenly lit up with a bright blue streak shooting across the horizon. Her camera caught it perfectly, a comet fragment breaking apart and burning in the atmosphere. The clip went viral instantly, spreading all over social media. Later, the European Space Agency confirmed it was indeed a fragment from a comet that had entered over Portugal and Spain. What started as a casual video turned into one of the most breathtaking sky moments of the year. Black Entity. A mysterious dark thing was caught flying through the sky, right on top of the Mexican border. It looked like multiple tentacles were protruding out of it. The creature was seen flying in a single direction, but not like how you would expect something normal would. It was going in a diagonal direction, heading straight for the ground. At least that's what people thought, as some even claimed. It might be going after something or someone, but those claims were never proved. People even called it a dementor, like a Grim Reaper. Unfortunately, at the moment, there is no explanation, so the sighting remains mysterious. Dubai UFO. Well, thank God that aliens decided to visit someplace other than the United States. Although it is pretty vague, it's possible to make out the distinctive shape and the flashing blue and red lights. Maybe it's the Galactic Police Patrol UFO trying to look for alien fugitives. It disappears behind the building only to reappear for a second. Living meteorite. Although this doesn't show the sky sighting, this person claims that this thing fell from the sky, and it happened when he was asleep, which is why he couldn't capture it. The now viral video from Panama had people both excited and disturbed. A man claimed he found something that fell from the sky, a meteorite, and locked it in a safe. But the strange part came later. The rock started changing shape, pulsing with movement as dark, twisting tentacles began to form. He kept sharing updates, saying he was taking care of it, until one day, he simply let it go into the wild. No one knows what it really was, but everyone agreed it didn't look like anything from Earth. And now, let's move on to the subscribers pick. On July 25th, 2019, people in the city of Foshan, China, stood by the Pearl River completely stunned. High above the water, strange glowing figures appeared in the clouds, clear humanoid shapes with wings, and some even looked like they were holding heavenly objects. The crowd couldn't believe what they were seeing, and soon videos started spreading online, showing what many called angels in the sky. Experts later explained it might have been a type of mirage, a natural optical illusion where light bends and reflects from the ground or water, creating images that look like floating cities or figures in the sky. That sounded reasonable until people noticed something odd. China doesn't have any statues resembling angels, so what exactly was being reflected? Even the building seen on the left side of the footage didn't match the real skyline of Foshan. And if it really was a mirage, it should have appeared above the city, not off to the side, over the mountains. That's what made this sighting so hard to explain.